What's going on, guys? Welcome to Season 6, Episode 8 of my non-Leeds Legends series. How's it going? We're going to pick things up right from the last episode. Well, actually, not right from the last episode. We played a few games since then. If we have a quick look at what's been happening. We ended on a 3-1 defeat to Southampton in the FA Cup replay, unfortunately. But since then, we played a few games. I've gone a few games ahead, as you can see. And also, as you can see, our unbeaten form is still going on. We're now 32 games now unbeaten. It's just unbelievable. But as you can see, we beat Wolves by 3-1. I don't think I'll go through every single one. You can see pretty much what's happening. But we've got a big result against Wolves who are in the playoffs, playoff zone at the minute. And we picked the points against Preston. And we've just beaten Swansea. That's another good victory because they're chasing playoffs as well. So things are going well in the league. No more cups this season, but we're okay in the league. And in terms of the January transfer window, well, nothing came in. We signed absolutely no one, but also we managed not to sell anybody. Well, actually, that could be a bit of a lie because I think we did sell someone. Have a quick look. No, we didn't. We actually loaned out Adrian. Adrian's gone to Birmingham on loan. I tried to sell him, but Birmingham came in, so he's gone for the rest of the season. But we didn't sign anybody else because I didn't think we needed to. I think we're doing all right. So why rock the apple cart? We did almost lose Saif Kahoui to Leeds United. They met the release clause. He had a release clause of about 7 point. Let's have a quick look at this. Have a quick look. Yeah, 7.25 million, and Leeds United actually met that, but couldn't agree wages. So here he is. He's still with us. He's still very much annoyed. He wanted to go to West Brom. They're still interested by the looks of it. They want him on loan. I don't think that's going to happen. You want the guy, you're going to pay. Kievo looks like they're going to make an offer, but again, it's on loan. I don't think so, guys. If you want to buy him, it's more than reasonable. You should be worth more than 7 million. But the problem is, he won't agree a new contract, so the release clause stays in place, at least until we get to the Premier League, which looks like it's going to happen very soon. We've got about 11 games to go through, and look at that, it's going rather well. Brighton seems to have gone on a rocky patch, which is good for us. Look at our goal difference, is insane. 30 goal difference, and they got 9. But we've drawn 14 games. So this whole 32 game unbeaten thing is not as impressive as it sounds, really. We've drawn a hell of a lot of games in that time. But if we look at Brighton, let's see what's going on with them. That's pretty poor, considering. I didn't think they were that bad. They only won 3 games in the last sort of 6 or 7 games, whatever. So they're pretty much... See, the thing about Brighton is they do this quite often. Since I've managed it in this league, they start off strong. The top of the table, you think, yeah, they're going to get promoted. They've got the team for it. And they just, in this stage of the season, they just seem to just drift off. And before you know it, they're into the playoffs. And before you know it, they mess up in the playoffs. And they're here again next season. So it looks like history's about to repeat itself. But who's still the manager? Surely it's not Chris Hughton. Oh, it is. Well, it's still Chris Hughton. I'll tell you what, if they don't get promoted, that's surely going to be the end of him. Poor old Chris Hughton. But anyway, we can't worry about them. We've still got a job to do. So we've got the 2 games to get through today, which is against Reading away and QPR at home. The squad is fairly complete. We're still without the Alessandro Tripadelli because he keeps getting suspended all the time. Great player, been a great signing for us, but he just can't stop getting suspended. Della Giovanna is nearly back, about 4 days. What injury hasn't this guy had since we've owned him? Broken noses, broken faces, headaches. Did I say broken noses? Yeah, I said broken nose. Broken eye sockets. He's had it all, and he's still there, and he's coming back soon. So, and as you can see, Mark Beavers is still with us. He was on the verge of going to America, all above board, and then for some reason the deal broke down. He's not happy. Not a happy guy at all, but he's still with us, which I'm quite glad because because of Della Giovanna being injured, we only had Harry Brockbank to cover. So I'm kind of glad that Beavers is still with us. So Tactics, I think it's just, it's all the same. I'm a bit concerned that Max Power. I don't think I'm going to play him in this game because he's not been very good. So I'm going to take him off. Who is going to come on for him? I reckon I'm going to play. Wait a minute. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? We've got Kieran Dowell back from injury. Why am I worrying about that? So Kieran Dowell's back in the team. Max Power is going to go right to the bench. Who are we going to take off? Who are we going to take off? We're going to take off George Friend. We don't need George anymore. Poor old George. It's last season with us. He's retiring along with Andy Carroll. He may get a game yet. You never know. He might see off his career. And Harry Brockbank back in the team. Blast from the past. We haven't seen him for a while. Wanted by Aberdeen. But there we go. There's our team. We've got Bulker in goal. Rimmer, O'Connell, Brockbank and Yedem. And in the midfield, it's Kahui, Vela and Palmer. And Dowell back from injury, playing behind Fletcher and Obi. And we're going to kick it all off against Reading. Let's see if we can continue our fine form. And not only that, let's try and stay at the top of the table. And let's hopefully get a few steps closer to the Premier League. Not sure if I mentioned the last episode, but we've got a new assistant manager, David Kerslake. So he's in. And he's telling me that the fans are expecting us to win. And we should be expecting the same. So... good message. It's funny how expectations change in the space of a season or two, isn't it? 1 minute we're fighting relegation, staring at League One in the face, and then before you know it, we're one of the best teams in the league, expecting to beat teams like Reading. Just shows how far we've come in a short space of time. But here we go. That's going to be difficult. It's almost looks great. The kits are almost colliding for me. I don't know about you guys, but not a good choice of away kit for us. Hope it doesn't confuse us too much. Already it's a competitive scrap in the middle. Here comes Fletcher. Oh, great skill. It's still Ashton Fletcher. That's a great shot. Oh. I tell you what, though, I've been saying all season, every single episode, about Casey Palmer being goal of the season. I still think it is goal of the season, but I can't remember which game it is. I'll have to show you if I can find it. Kahui scored an absolute phenomenal goal. He ran it from outside of our area all by himself. Takes about 2 or 3 players, smashes it into the bottom corner net. It was a great goal. You could argue, if I show you, I don't know which game it is. I'll try and find it. But you could argue that could have been goal of the season, because given that he did it all by himself. But I think Palmer's still. Oh, hang on. It's got in. My screen just went off. I don't know what happened there. But Fletcher's just scored. My screen, literally, I don't know what happened to my screen. I don't know if you just saw that. My screen went off, but it doesn't matter. We're 1-0 up. Great goal. Good pass by Obi. Fletcher hits it first time. What a goal. But anyway, as I was saying before, I still believe that Palmer's his goal of the season. And if it isn't, I'll be horrified. I'll be disgusted. But anyway, how are Brighton doing? How's their amazing form doing at the moment? Are they even playing? I don't think they are. Oh, they are. It's 0-0. Oh, God. 2 of them on yellow cards already. Here comes Obi. Oh, it's a great ball. Surely Fletcher's going to get this. Surely. Oh, he should have scored. He should have scored. Great. It's a great ball by Obi. It's a corner ball. Oh, just thunder kicked out to the ground. Tell you what, it's been a competitive game so far between the two sides. Oh, this is good. This is a good run. That's a great run. What a goal. Can't argue with that. Danny Loader equalises for Reading. Zanelli just... It's like a Maradona run and he crosses it in. It was easy. Maybe we should have defended a bit better. Obviously. Right, okay, we need to... Oh, it's a free kick. It's Josh Vela. And it's gone in. Josh Vela. Suddenly he's on the free kicks. I don't know why that is. I thought it was Casey Palmer. Why is Josh Vela taking free kicks? Doesn't matter. He scored. And the goalkeeper, he tried his best. Bless him. It wasn't enough. And suddenly we're 2-1 up. against Reading. I don't like playing against Reading. We don't. Is it Reading that we've got a bogey record against? That we don't seem to do well against them? Unless it was someone else. I can't remember who it is. It was that guy who keeps scoring past that. I always despair when he scores. I think it was... No, it's not Brighton, because we beat Brighton. Who is it? I have to think about that. Yes, let's just continue. Yeah, who is it? It's got to be Reading. That's our bogey team. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's one of the teams that we don't like to play against. That's for sure. But so far, it's so good. Here goes Dowell. There's Casey Palmer. He's going to hit it. That's easy. Not one of your best shots there. I wonder why he's not taking free kicks. I thought I told him to take free kicks all over the field. I swear the settings just change on me all the time. Things are going to get brought back on 6.4. I might have to take him off. Stick old Mark Beavers back in. Keep him happy. But dare I change things at this time? And it's what's going on in other games. Can't find Brighton. I always seem to lose the Brighton game. It's still 0-0. Wouldn't it be great if Fulham scored? Yeah, we're going to take off Brockbank. He worries me. His form is terrible. Here comes Mark Beavers. He comes on. Everyone else seems to be okay. Obi's on 6.7. Dowell's on 6.7. Yeah, let's just leave that alone. Leave it alone. Make one change. I am concerned about the yellow cards, though. I mean, Reading have had 2 shots the entire game. And you judge by the highlights, you think they're doing a lot more than that. But it's a corner to us. I keep thinking it's a corner to them. I don't know about you, but I'm finding this whole the kit thing quite confusing at times. Really bad choice. I like us to get another goal. Just ease the pressure a little bit. Here comes Fletcher. Oh, the keeper. I'll tell you what, he's... I wouldn't like him being my goalkeeper at the moment, I'll tell you. But then again, our goalkeeper's made plenty of howlers this season. Great goalkeeper, did a great job. But he really has made a few errors this season. Right, we've got about 15 seconds left, guys. Just pass the ball around. Let's end this game. And Obi, well, he just cleared it. It wasn't a shot. He just cleared it. And there you go. We beat Reading. That's a great result. I'm pretty sure they're one of our bogey teams and we just beat them. So I'm happy with that. Villa's the man of the match. Rightly so. Nice victory. We can move on to, I think, QPR, did I say? Queen's Park Rangers. Before I do that, let me just check on the... Oh, hang on. I think I've just seen Fulham. They've beaten Brighton. Brilliant. That opens the gap up a bit more between ourselves and them. With the league table. It's a bit of a pause. Come on, look at the league table. God, this game's running slow. Look at that. Well, we could be talking about winning the league here, chaps. You know, let's just keep our feet on the ground for now. There's still a lot of games to go through, but so far, so good. I think that's game 33, being undefeated. But can we finish it off on a high, as we have done on a couple of episodes now, against Queen's Park Rangers? Let's see if we can get the 3 points. Okay, so just 2 changes being made in this lineup. We've got Mark Beavers in place of Harry Brockbank, and Tripadelli back from suspension at last. Something tells me that that's not going to last too long, but he's back in the team in place of Andrew Rimmer, who falls back onto the bench. And pretty much gonna be that we expected to win. Yeah, must I keep doing this? I expect to keep our run going. That's the message I'm going to continue to use as long as possible, as I keep saying. But here we go. Home game against Queen's Park Rangers. About 6 points clear of Brighton at the moment, which is remarkable, really, given the circumstances. But they're on a bit of a bad form as of late, Brighton. Suddenly they could see to me it looks like it's happening again between Brighton, because they could fall out of the automatic promotion spot straight away. I think we're okay. I think we've got plenty of points on board to stay in the top 2 at least. God, I hope that doesn't come back and bite me on the backside. But I'm pretty sure we're as good as promoted. I hope. It's a very quiet first half. 16 shots already, though. Just, that's not crazy, is it? God. Well, that was a quiet first half. Kahui's actually happy now. He's changed his mind. He wants to stay with us. Probably because he's looked at the league table for the first time in God knows how many games and realised that we could be playing Premier League football next season. So he's happy. He can stay with us. I'm just hoping that is the case with the other players that we've got as well. The ones that are unhappy, not want to stay. Well, this is a bit of a dull game. It's forward to Palmer. He's going to shoot. He's thinking about it. He is. Oh, I thought that was going in. Oh, it's good. Bit of a rash challenge, that. But here comes QPR, but Yedem just disposes him instantly. And he gets taken down for his trouble. Free kick. And that's going to be a yellow card. Took his time, though, to make that decision. A good free kick, has to be said. It comes back to Palmer. It was O'Connell. Dowell. Oh, what a goal. Oh, go Obi. 23rd goal of the season. 1-0, and that is going to put about 9 points clear, I think. Depending on how Brighton do. That's a great finish. Look at that. The goalkeeper had no chance. No chance at all. This is probably the best form I've seen, and I know it sounds stupid saying that given that we're on 33 game unbeaten run, but it's probably the best form I've seen him for a while, actually, because we sort of just taking game by game, we're just getting results here and there, and we were playing against like Cardiff, we were 1-0 down, we're getting equalised in the last minute. We haven't been playing particularly well in every game, but we're still coming out of points. But this is a much better form just seeing from us now. So I'm going to take Fletcher off. I'm going to put on Okera Mitchell. And what a player he's been this season as well. Pleasant to see. Player from the youth squad in the starting lineup. He's not done a bad job. He hasn't scored as many goals as I'd liked. But he was a work in progress. And it looks like... oh dear, he's been on the field for 5 minutes and he's gashed his head already. Can he stay on though? He can stay on. It's only a scratch, isn't it? It's a very quiet game now. Any more changes? Everyone happy? Kahui's on 67%. Vella's on 62%. So is Palmer, to be fair. And I think I'm going to make a change. I'm going to take off... do I take Vella off? He's been such a crucial player. He's on a yellow card, though. Let's take Vella off. Put Max Power on. Got to believe in the power, man. Got to believe in him. Mitchell, he's alright. He's going to stay on. And... yeah, that's about it. That is about it. Kahui can stay on. Sometimes I'm going to really regret taking off Vella. Hope that is not the case. Can we get another goal, please? Just don't mess around. Just keep the ball up the field. Pass it around. Or get another goal. Here he finds Dowell. What is Dowell doing at that part of the field? Well, I don't know why he should be in the middle like he normally is. Oh, Mitchell. Oh, damn, man. He's a bit woozy. He's got a nasty gash on his head. Dowell's on 58%. Can he hang in there? Let's just make a change. That was like 15 seconds, but it's... oh, do you know what? No. What's the point? What is the point? Hit it. Oh, you just lost the ball in a silly place. No. Oh, thank God, the goalkeeper. And there we go. 1-0 against QPR. And apparently nothing needs addressing. I'll say it was a good win. And that puts us 9 points ahead of Brighton, who are yet to play. We'll see if that remains the same. Okay, so I mentioned out for 2 to 3 days. Not a big concern either, right? Okay, so after that fine performance against Queen's Park Rangers, as you can see, Brighton have just drawn 3-3 against Bristol City. That leaves us 8 points clear at the top of the table. We've got 9 games to go, so it's going to happen sooner or later. It's going to be a promotion shortly. But I'm going to leave it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, hit the like button, leave a comment, and more importantly, hit that subscribe button. Obviously, I'm going to play for the next 3 games, and I'll show you the Ipswich and Fulham games. So until then, take it easy. Bye for now.